Hey y'all, it's Naya. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Naya. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do so. I promise it don't cost you a motherfucking thing, okay? If you are a returning viewer or family member, tribe member, shit, welcome back. Hey, make sure y'all check the description box below. I got some links for y'all so y'all can be able to get y'all natal charts if y'all don't already have them or know them. But you do need to know your exact time of birth. Okay, I got two links to a website and then as well as an app. All of them are free. All right, all of them are free. I've used them myself, so I guess they not your approved, whatever the fuck. But look, they are there for your use. Okay. So we are actually going to go ahead and get into Taurus. Um, I'm looking at my decks and trying to figure out where we're going to start at. I actually think I want to start with some Earth Oracles for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe. Shit, talk to me. I talk back. And I love y'all wholeheartedly. I do. But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go again and see what's going on with Taurus. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Let's start off with some Earth Oracles. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. All right, so the first one that I have, Taurus, is light. So I feel like this light possibly has something to do with some type of acceptance. Rather be acceptance of certain people and who they are, whatever in your life, or rather be acceptance of your current life or your current. I just feel like this has something to do with acceptance for you, Taurus. Let me get some more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. What is this light here? I got light, and then so the first one we had was light. I got Spirit of the West, and I also have prayer. So I feel like also too, Taurus possibly being in a space of forgiving or being forgiven. And then I also got Fern here as well. Yeah, so I feel like Taurus too, you do not need to. I'm not saying that you are, but I would hope you wouldn't ever feel the need to hide yourself or be ashamed or anything like that because of mistakes. But I feel like possibly taking like some me time to yourself. And I feel like also too, possibly Taurus coming to grips in a part that you played, or I feel like getting rid of old things. I feel like sitting more with yourself. So I feel like Taurus, I don't know if this is like maybe you doing some shadow work on yourself or you taking accountability for something, but this really does feel like acceptance here. Excuse me. It feels like acceptance. Let me get some angel messages here for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. So the first one that I have is lead by example, and then I have learn from your mistakes. Yeah. So I feel like Taurus, that might be what you're doing right now. Learn from your mistakes, taking accountability, but you got lead by example. So too, I mean, even if you're a parent or the oldest sibling, or even if you just have people that look up to you, period. I got know your truth. Yeah, know your truth, and then journey within. This light, this Spirit of the West, the prayer, and then as well as the Fern, yeah, it told us all this. Lead by example, learn from your mistakes, know your truth, and journey within. So I feel like taking like some much needed self-reflection. I feel like that's what this is. Know your truth. Don't bullshit yourself. Let me see. Actually, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. I had that first quarter moon in Pisces fall. It said, feel your feelings. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. I feel like you're probably working on yourself like emotionally or spiritually or whatever, Taurus. I got last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. So I feel like also too, Taurus, you may be looking at or may have realized like what you could or could not have taken advantage of, or maybe things that you should have taken advantage of that you didn't, or maybe things that you or people that you did take advantage of when you shouldn't have. The last quarter moon in Pisces, talk less, feel more. Talk less, feel more. Yeah. So I feel like also too, Taurus, even if you did have to go into a space of just being quiet or like being more in solitude or being more, yeah, I got Aizan, miracles. Know your true journey within, lead by examples, and learn from mistakes. So I feel like, Taurus, you're finally stepping out of your own way. And I'm not trying to sound mean or harsh or anything like that, but I do feel like you're stepping out of your own way. Let me get one more for Taurus, please. I got soul forgiveness. I talked about acceptance, whether it be from about other people, or I really do feel like this has something to do with aspects of yourself. But I feel like forgiving yourself for your mistakes. You had learned from your mistakes. Taurus, mistakes are what you make, not who you are. We are fucking people, okay? So I feel like, too, don't think that you have to be held up to a certain standard, or don't think that you have to be a certain type of way to be accepted or to have whatever it is that you desire. So Taurus, I just feel like be you. But I feel like you're doing a lot of self-reflection right now. You might be in a real self-reflective space right now. Just trying to figure out, like, man, what's the next move? How do I do this? But you got to talk less, feel more. So I feel like, two, Taurus, follow your intuition. I have Aunt Nancy, betrayal. So we got miracle, soul forgiveness, and then betrayal. Sometimes the way that other people, this card speaks on somehow, sometimes the way that we treat ourselves, or sometimes the way that other people mistreat us or betray us is often a reflection of how we are mistreating or betraying ourselves. Let me get some starseed oracles here before I read those out. I'm going to read out these African goddess oracles. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Taurus. I got Hireth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. So I feel like when I said trust your intuition, I feel like connecting with God on different levels, Taurus. Ain't no wrong with that. Possibly strengthening your relationship with yourself or with God or with nature or whatever it is that you decide is best for you. Shit, I feel like shit. You need that. You need that balance. You feel me? But like I said, balance though. Do it in balance though. Like, don't be so heavenly bound that you're no earthly good, that you're not able to still be a blessing to people here because you stuck up there. You feel me? There has to be balance. You still have a human experience to live. I have fallen to my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. And then I got the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. So I feel like, two, Taurus, let something out. However you feel the need to do so. I don't know, poetry, music, dance, writing. Shit, I feel like music is poetry with a beat, personally, but I feel like you need to let something out. During this process of healing, as you go through things piece by piece, or you start to really get to the root of issues and different things, it's like even if you try to slide past or go past certain things that need to be addressed, the next thing that you skip to or try to go to will always in a way bring you back to what you've tried to skip. And it'll force you to have to deal with that very thing that you tried to avoid in a much more intense way, for you to not only learn the lesson that you were supposed to learn in the first place, but also so you can learn to never try to skip shit again. So you can also learn a lesson about trying to take the easy way out. So I feel like Taurus, like, you may be feeling like your spirit is convicting you, or it's like, I don't know how else to explain it or how else to say it, but your spirit convicting you, or you convicting yourself. I talked about how the type of standard that you hold yourself to. So maybe Taurus, like, I'm gonna just say this as an example, like falling behind that standard, like usually like having the standard of being the very responsible, very on go, like the very, you know what I'm saying, usually the very mature one, like the person that people can come to when they need something, like usually having that standard, and then like maybe falling off a little bit emotionally or mentally, just going through your own personal shit, whatever. And so then you're looked at as being the complete opposite of those things. Let me read these African goddess oracles. Let's go ahead. Let's see here. So, Aizan, it says, you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? All things are possible. Dare to dream bigger. Want more for yourself, Taurus. It says, you claim you want miracles, but you take an I'll believe it when I see it approach. What if you will see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do, have the world you want for yourself. You can be your true self, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. The goddess declaration for this card says, my life is full of miracles. Now we are going to go to Mbokumu, soul forgiveness. Soul forgiveness. Let's see here. Okay. So it says, who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. You can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, rage, and despair. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses. But forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. I forgive myself with love. Learn from your mistakes. Forgive yourself. Move on. What other angel messages that you had come out here? Know your truth. Journey within and lead by example. All right? Even if you got to go into that secluded space, even if you don't need to be talking to nobody right now, or you can't talk to people right now, that's perfectly fine. But you have surrender. You got holding the opposites. When you, how we talk, what did it say, the last one, you have a desire for miracles, but you have I'll see it when I believe it approach. That don't make no damn sense. All right? It says, the goddess declaration for this card says, let me show you. Here we go. It says, I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. Shit. Maybe you got to forgive yourself from talking too much. Maybe you got to forgive yourself for reacting a certain kind of way. Like not walking in your divine energy. However, maybe you got to forgive yourself for certain. We all do to a certain extent. Shit, I know I damn sure do. Hell. Last one, Aunt Nancy, betrayal. And then we're going to move on. It says, who really betrayed you? So you were just asked, you were just told to forgive, Taurus. Now it's asking who really betrayed you. It says, betrayals from others mirrors you betraying yourself. It says, betrayal is a web that disrupts everything you thought you knew. Use discernment in your relationships. Betrayal makes it difficult to trust. But without trust, your relationships are a lie. Trust that no matter what happens and no matter how long it takes, you will survive and thrive. The real question, how have you betrayed or abandoned yourself? The goddess declaration for Aunt Nancy says, I am willing to know the truth. And you were told here in your angel message to know your truth. Let's go ahead and get into this message, Taurus. Let's go ahead and get to it, Taurus. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Let me straighten my back out. Let me get myself together. I don't know what it is about my cat, but she loves like being at my feet when I'm pretty much everywhere. But she is literally sitting under my feet right now. She loves being right here. Hi, sweetheart. Grown ass woman. You know what I'm saying? Just clingy. Clingy. All right. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Taurus. Okay, let's go ahead. Divine feminine. All right. So, I got the first card that came out was the Judgment card. I talked about how I feel like Taurus too. Yeah, and then I got the Tower, and then I got the Strength card. So I feel like Taurus, you may be coming from or having to bounce back or something. I feel like too, maybe a lot of things were said between people, or maybe a lot of things were exposed or whatever, and it just caused a ending to a relationship or to a friendship or whatever the fuck. But I feel like a certain ending, or I feel like you have to grow from something ending. I'm gonna use as an example like breaking up with somebody, the ending of a relationship. And it's like if it was a lot of history there, then it would, of course, you know what I'm saying, make you feel some type of way. Like it would be hard for you to get over. But I feel like there's strength, and there's a brighter side to this. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm gonna try to slow down my woo Sanaya. I got the High Priestess here, Judgment, the Tower, Strength, and then the High Priestess. So yeah, now you also had two. You need to start. I told you need to start trusting your intuition. All right, you got told to trust your intuition in your reading here as well. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. So I feel like also too, maybe possibly needing to forgive yourself for making certain decisions behind love. Now I feel like too, don't regret entertaining or being, because certain situations or certain, you know, relationships are meant to be a lesson. It's us that hold on to them and then they become a problem. Okay? A lot of this shit just be meant to be around for a little bit, give us a do, you know what I'm saying? So we can figure out what we need to figure out. And then we're supposed to move along. Okay? So it's us that hold on to this shit. But I feel like with this Strength card, the High Priestess and the King of Pentacles, I feel like follow your gut when it comes down to your money too. I got the Nine of Cups right here. Let me get clarity on this Nine of Cups for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. Okay, yeah, so I got the Seven of Wands here, and then I also got the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like also too, Taurus, whenever you decide to get rid of something or to stop being away or whatever, fully let it go, okay? Fully let it go. Don't allow something to constantly linger. So I feel like also too, I don't know what it is. I feel like Taurus, you may be fighting for your livelihood. You may be fighting to stay afloat. I feel like when it comes down to your finances or something, I got the Queen of Swords here. I don't know. Also too, I talked about the ending of something. Somebody could have gotten cut off. Somebody could have cut some shit. Somebody could have cut, yeah, the Lovers, a relationship just could have ended. So I feel like also too, maybe something was just on and off relationship, and maybe something is finally off or it's officially been off. But I feel like also too, Taurus, you've been seeing the ending of something, or you've been seeing the fact that something is not going to last that fucking long. I feel like even if you did try to hold on to it or have a little bit of hope in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to use this as an example. Like meeting someone and y'all being cool, but it's like, it's not that you want to put bad, you know what I'm saying, energy on the situation, but at the same time, it's like you could kind of tell, like, we may not be who, you know, like we may not, you know, you may go against that for whatever reasons that you may have, but at the end of the day, things are still going to happen the way that they should. And if you and somebody else are just not compatible, then it is going to end. Divine Feminine, thank you. I got the Five of Pentacles here too. So I feel like also when it comes down to the people that you date and all that stuff, I feel like things need to be equally yoked, Taurus. So I feel like, Taurus, make sure you got your shit together, just like making sure that they got their shit together too. We ain't got time for no, man, look, we ain't got time for broke shit, all right? Like, I'm not sure, but, or it's not even like broke shit. It's just like somebody that's not at least trying. If you don't even fucking give effort, then what the fuck is you around for? I got the Eight of Cups here, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So I feel like also too, Taurus, I feel like you're possibly getting tired of the same old shit. And I feel like Taurus, you're finally like making some changes or wanting to make some changes. I got the Five of Wands here. Now that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. When it comes down to family and all of that shit too, Taurus, I feel like please always use your discernment. You were told to use your discernment in your relationships, all right? That's including family, like every fucking body. I got the Four of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let me get two more. I feel like also too, Taurus, you might be on the path or doing something different than what other people may think is the best decision for you. I got the Ten of Swords here, and then I also got the Hangman. So I feel like too, Taurus, I'm gonna use this as an example. Like maybe somebody could feel like, you know, you're moving too fast in a relationship, or you're doing or making certain changes that, and it's moving way too fast. I feel like you might be moving against what's popular maybe for your family or for your community. I got the Knight of Pentacles. Let me get clarity on this. There you go. Shit, there you go. And then the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Yeah. You went from the King to the Knight and then to the Page. So I feel like also too, Taurus, possibly building a technique or building up a plan for yourself. I got the Eight of Swords right here. Building up a plan for yourself, but I also feel like too, Taurus, maybe you need to change your environment, or maybe you need to change the people that you trust, or the things that you I don't know, like I just feel like something is just not, something doesn't allow you to have the freedom that you want to have. It could be your environment or where you live at. I got the Page of Swords right here too, and then I also got the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like also too, Taurus, if you're going through situations where people is playing with your fucking money, people want to play with your money, or people want to try to do things to have an influence over your funds or whatever the fuck, all is well. All is well. But at the same time too, when it comes down to your dreams and the shit that you want, Taurus, you have to meet that shit halfway, all right? I got the Two of Swords here, then I also got the Five of Swords here. Now that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I also got the Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I feel like too, I feel like Taurus, let go of pride as well, all right? Taurus, let go of pride. What's this right here? Oh, I got the Justice card, and then I also got the Three of Cups. Justice and the Three of Cups too. So I feel like friendships or relationships or family quarrels and shit like that, I feel like things just being mended. This Justice card, Libra, Taurus, it could be, I just feel like maybe people coming back together. I just feel like certain things being mended, or certain situations being certain, like, you know, people just, you know, realizing that like shit is just not, it's just not that deep. Let me get some hidden truths here for Taurus. Don't let pride get in the way, all right? So I feel like, Taurus, if you need some help or you need some advice, then you need to say something. I saved your texts and messages. I talk about something needs to be let go. I feel like also too, now I talked about having history or dealing with somebody or knowing somebody for a long time or whatever. Any old things or pictures, now I can understand those things do take a while to get rid of. My last relationship, we was together for almost 3 years, and it was like, I probably didn't get rid of me and his pictures and all that until probably like all of them officially, maybe like a year, I won't say a year, yeah, probably like a year ago. And I broke up with him 2 years ago. So it was tough. Shit, that shit was hard. We don't share the same values. So I feel like you and somebody else, Taurus, just may not be on the same type of time. And then I want to start over. So I talked about maybe something happening too soon, or somebody speaking too soon, or things happening too fast. Rather that be sex, rather that be money getting involved, or rather be like things just getting way too deep too quick. But I saved your texts and messages. We don't share the same values, and I want to start over. I just feel like also too, Taurus, something just maybe even like mentally straining or just like exhausting. Shit, rather be dealing with somebody, or so I just feel like something is just exhausting. I don't know what you want. Yeah, it could be that. Not knowing the next step, what to do, like I just feel like something is just really fucking exhausting. Like, damn. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. Don't move too quick on anything, all right? Don't move too quick on stuff, okay? Please don't. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. Think everything through. Follow your gut. Please follow your gut. I got lazy. Taurus, I will hope this ain't you. Can we talk? I feel this is pulling me into that message of we don't share the same values. And then I have, can we talk? I want to start over. Yeah, so I feel like this ain't, this ain't gonna fucking work. Somebody's not gonna be able to play victim, and then I got lost cause. Yeah, somebody's not gonna be able to play victim and still think they can have whatever they want, or still be able to fuck shit. Like it just shit just don't work like that. I have always talking shit. Lazy, can we talk, lost cause, and always talking shit. Somebody was possibly running their fucking mouth. So I feel like also too, Taurus, when somebody has shown you that they are no good for you, or they do not respect you or value you, move the fuck on. I feel like Taurus shit, don't be tricking on nobody. Now I'm not saying you are. I'ma just say it though. Don't be tricking on nobody. Like, you ain't gotta go all about your way to make somebody happy that wouldn't even, break a tiny sweat to make you smile. Like, no, fuck that shit. Like, no, you're tricking on nobody, or don't let nobody try to make a trick out of you. Let me get some closing affirmations. Thank you. Let me get one more for Taurus. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Taurus. But I really do feel like I feel like friendship. I feel like a relationship or thing. I just feel like things are going to mend themselves or something. I also feel like too, a conversation possibly needs to be had. Maybe it is a group of friends. Maybe it is sisters or siblings or something. But I feel like an understanding needs to come down to it. An understanding needs to be had about something. Maybe somebody else needs to understand that something is or is not going to work a certain kind of way. Or maybe somebody needs to understand that a relationship is just not going to happen anymore. Looking at this 8 of Swords here and then this Page of Swords here too, I just feel like Taurus, it is something that you need to free yourself from, whether it's a certain state of mind. I feel like rather it be, I talked about pride, certain delusions and shit. I feel like something is finally being let go of. Something is finally being let go of. Everybody is not going to agree with your partners. Everybody is not going to agree with the religious or spiritual beliefs that you may have as well, Taurus. It is what it is. I got the Lovers here, and then I also got the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like too, somebody's maybe like love for money, or somebody, I don't know, Taurus, like I'm gonna use this as an example. Somebody not wanting to make any of their own money, but they love to spend yours, or they love to have a whole bunch of shit, but they don't necessarily like to work for their own shit. Bitch, get a grip. I got the Hangman, and then I also got the 10 of Swords here too. So I feel like Taurus, you removing yourself is going to leave somebody to have to figure out what the fuck next to do. I got the King of Pentacles here, and then I'm looking at this 9 of Cups, and then also too with the 7 of Wands here. Yeah, you don't have to defend yourself or your lifestyle against any, or to anybody, or against anybody. Fuck everybody. Just fuck them, Taurus, all right? But at the same time too, you cannot keep on having one foot in and one foot out towards your dreams. Or you can't say, oh, I want miracles, but then at the same time, I believe it when I see it. That don't make no fucking sense, all right? But this Judgment, this Tower, I feel like something was long overdue to be over. I got the Strength card, and then I got the High Priestess. I feel like you saw it coming anyway. And I feel like, too, this is possibly, I mean, shit, if you ignored your intuition and you kept yourself locked in something that you didn't need to be in, it is what it is. But I feel like this ending or whatever, I feel like it's to build strength for you. So don't get don't drown in your emotions, or don't get drowned in your emotions, or don't, like, you don't have to. I feel like it was for your elevation, Taurus. It was for your elevation. It was for you to get stronger. And I feel like also too was possibly for you to learn more as well. But you will always be the High Priestess, Taurus. But you got to stay balanced. All right? Stay balanced. You got to know your truth. Journey within. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from them. And move the fuck on. And then I got lead by example. We about to read these last 2 affirmations. We had light, spirit of the west, excuse me. We had prayer, and then we also had firm. So I feel like some much needed self-reflection. Does what works best for you. All right. So I have, I nurture the child within me. I am complete, whole, and secure. I nurture the child within me. I am complete, whole, and secure. And recognize how that has nothing to do with anybody else. You nurturing the child within you by yourself made you complete, whole, and secure. You can do it alone. The second one that I have is I let go of control and surrender my expectations of love to beautiful synchronicity. I let go of control and surrender my expectations of love to beautiful synchronicity. Don't think that love and marriage are only valid if they are a certain kind of way. You will forever be fucking alone. Okay? Things aren't supposed to be like you build your family and have like however it's supposed to, but thing is not meant to be a certain kind of way. All right? That shit wasn't. Love yourself and love yours, Taurus. I love you so much, babe. Keep on doing your self-reflection. And whatever you went through, whatever had to end, it was only for you to grow. Please, please understand that. Ain't nothing, it's not over. Ain't nothing over for you. It's just a part of your journey. I love you so much. I love you as is, and I hope y'all love yourselves the same. All right, make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, talk to me. I talk back. All right. Follow no man, for his journey is not your own. And I see y'all. Or y'all gonna see me later. Mwah. I love you, Taurus. Bye.